What is up, everybody? It's your boy, the most flaccid celery, back again with another stream. It's been 2 days now since the absurd length stream of 12 and a half hours streaming to try and make sure I can finish this. We are now on the final 4 quests. We will be finishing FF14's Dawntrail expansion today and be current with the story. And given I now have more than 2 hours, if it's required, I can go more than those 2 hours. My night ended up being cancelled for tonight, so going forward, let's continue on. Kifkiwa is saying, as far as I can tell, we still have some leeway with the Meso terminal. Meaning you can carry on getting to know the Endless in the last zone. Wind's Path Gardens, it's called, and is breathtakingly beautiful. That's where your memories are stored, yes? That's right. I left it for last so I could guide you for as long as possible. Very thoughtful of me, yes? Oh, a great idea just occurred to me. What might that be? I'll save it for after we've arrived on the other side. See you there. And it just walks off. Her great ideas are generally less than great. Hey, Aaronville? As much as I want to grant your mother her wish, I also want to respect yours. When all's said and done, I want you to be happy. I hope you know this. I know. I know. Kakiwa isn't only his mother, she's his mentor as well. That can only make it harder for him to say goodbye. Let's go for now. We keep doing what we've been doing, seeking out Endless and learning what's dear to them. Alright, he's going to speak with the guard for Wind's Path Garden. I don't know why I chose to use sprint when I could have just gotten on my mount, but whatever. Alright. Hey, sweetheart. Will this one be voiced, I wonder? The other ones thus far at this point have not been voiced, but who knows?
If I could have everyone's attention, I know we have pressing business, but I'd like to say a few words.
So I'm gonna have to mute my mic for a brief moment, guys, for this cutscene.
Before I died, I had 2 wishes. The first was to see who my Eleneshpia would become. I would say that wish has been fulfilled. Indeed, it has. For the boy who once shunned company has returned a somewhat sociable man, surrounded by wonderful friends. As his mother and mentor both, I couldn't be more proud. As for my second wish, that was to see all manner of nature that I had never seen before. I hoped to explore every corner of the world and there find thriving life. But I didn't even get to see all of Tural, did I? Never enough hours in a day, or days in a year, or years in a life.
Kapiwa.
Oh, don't give me that look. Though, admittedly, I did go and spoil the mood. Apologies. What I was so poorly trying to work up to asking was this. I want you to help me fulfill my second wish. I have a good feeling about this place. There is so much here I've never seen before, I just know it.
We'd love to see it with you.
I thought you might say that. Thank you. Windspath Gardens is home to a collection of flora and fauna that once thrived on the continent. Like the rest of living memory, I haven't explored it in earnest. Controlling my vessel demanded all of my attention. But at long last, I'll get to meet the creatures here. Wrap things up with a perfect little adventure. So, shall we?
Absolutely not. We're to grant you your wish, and then what? You leave? You cannot ask that of me.
Oh, Ellen Neshpia. Please understand. I just wanted to end on a happy note. Not only for myself, but for all of us. Better that than a sad goodbye, surely.
Alright, now that we're free of that cutscene, gotta speak with Kofkiwa again. Then, with your consent, let us begin our adventure. Naturally, while we go about this, feel free to continue befriending Endless and be sure to absorb the delightful scenery. This is great. We're supposed to be, yep. Further up now. I'll have to come back through here eventually, I'm sure, and unlock flight here, if for no other reason than because I want to have flight everywhere. In all the maps. Will this thing leave me alone? Or is it going to come after me again? Oh, there we go. It hit its tether distance. Speak with Kofkiwa again. Alright. So, reading time. This particular garden is called Blooms of Discovery. Beautiful, isn't it? There's an aetheryte ahead. It's absolutely stunning. And they are all actual plants? They are indeed. Excuse me. These specimens were brought here hundreds of years ago for conservation, as the calamity had pushed them to the brink of extinction. So, this zone is like a great conservatory. Precisely, my dear Krile. Here you'll find flora and fauna, the likes of which no longer exist elsewhere. And probably get to kill some of it. Doesn't the thought just set your heart to flutter? I suppose. Aaronville being all broody again, as his mom's about to be gone forever. I expect that some creatures I encountered outside of Tyrol may have cousins in this world. While I am no expert on life in the Reflections, it would make for an interesting study to compare them. Now there's an idea. Leave it to my pupil to think up such. Now he's sad again. Here, we have not only a world-traversing adventurer and a veteran gleaner, but a pair of Sharlayan's finest scholars besides. It's a veritable gathering of inquisitiveness, and I'm thrilled to be part of it. Alright, so we get spell speed, piety, or tenacity. Tenacity. I'm eventually going to have to actually start socketing materia. And I really do not feel like doing that. Spell speed, piety, or tenacity again. To begin with, I'd like you to scout out the vicinity and report back with any points of note. This would be a good opportunity to speak with the locals. They're bound to be familiar with the area after all. As LNHPS suggested, it would be interesting to compare the creatures here with those native to the source. I never ventured outside of Tyrol, so I look forward to your insights. Just leave it to us. I've only ever been to Sharlayan myself, but I'd like to think I know interesting when I see it. Oh, Lamati. Alright, so wants me to go this way, which will eventually lead me to Laynode Arrow and get me that warp point. Looks like it wants me to actually go there at some point. Specimen observing endless. What you got for me? Oh, hello there. What am I doing, you ask? Look up the trunk. See the plants within capsules? Those are species that either can't survive at Wind's Path gardens or would become invasive and disrupt the ecosystem. The capsules recreate the conditions they require, from tropical to frigid climes, while keeping them isolated. In this way, any and all plant life can be preserved forever, just like ourselves. Alright, cool. Now that you can see the plants inside of them, you just kind of see some stuff. Alright, cool. Observation point. Let's look about. So, a creature wandering about that resembles a treant from native to the Twelveswood. A timberman. It's called... This is the only not hostile thing so far, the wind sprite that is, so let's just keep moving. Found all the maps. I have to unlock all of the stuff to be able to fly in them. Though I think... they're meticulously maintained. So all of the ones that I've finished, from the looks of it, will have blue quests that I need to do then to be able to fly in them. This This is the windswept. Here's fire, has 2. There's 1 in the green, in the earth, 1 in the water. And this is air. Water, watching endless, and then I get to go up. Did you know that even the water here is created using electrope? The initial product is too pure, though, and adjustments have to be made so the composition resembles what's found in the natural environment. That's just one of the many things they do to create the ideal conditions for these plants to thrive. I don't know what's become of the world outside the barrier, but I should like to visit a lovely spot such as this in real life. Speaking of lovely spots, have you been to the top of this lookout here? It's a great vantage point, and there's even a food stall in case you're hungry. Apologies, I had to just untangle my headphones cabling from my my wheels on my desk chair because it decided it wanted to fight me there. I'm hopeful that I won't need to do another update today. Being totally honest with you, though, I don't guarantee anything. Just hopeful that it won't be the case. Because, you know, last stream, I had a bunch of issues because I had to update my routers. Currently looks as though that is not required, though. His ancestors aren't Alexandrian. They hailed from Conde Petier. They had some unique customs there. For instance, when greeting someone you had to say lolly ho in a spirited manner. So your ancestors are dwarves, but you're a Lalafell. Okay then. Our settlement was also famous for a gigantic tree that grew nearby. It was so enormous that when you stood at its base, the roots covering the ground went beyond the horizon. The terminal here at Windspath Gardens is apparently inspired by that very tree, the Leafa tree, its name was. It may not be real, but it's nice to have it as a memento for posterity. Alright, now I get to go back and speak to Kafkiwa. I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of go a different path-ish, just to grab more of the map. I'm pretty sure, come over here, there we are, and then I had to go back, though I will have to cut this way, run past the Timberman, the known part of the map, beyond here, there we are. The Blooms of Discovery point that we were at earlier, where we will locate Kafkiwa to speak with. I should have made myself lunch before I went live, but I was already late getting live, and I didn't want to be any later. I did lose track of time, so. Cutscene. Will this one be voiced? It will not be. Apparently I have 2 notifications here, though. Just that I'm dropping frames. That's fun. And yet, the annoying part is it's not saying that I need to update my routers at all. So I'm just dropping frames for no reason at this point. Might just be the area I'm in is causing my stream to have some issues. I don't know. Welcome back, Axeldai. Kryl has just delivered to me a most fascinating report. You have some engaging impressions to share too, I hope. Well, this is all very interesting indeed, but I must say I am most fascinated by the ambulating trees. While they are similar to creatures in Urko Pasha, could you tell me more about those treants, as you know them? There are various subspecies, such as those with red leaves or a gnarled look, native to Tweleswood, Plerapon, even wolves. Is that so? To maintain the ecosystem here, I imagine there are creatures that serve as their prey. Management of ecosystems. That calls to mind Labyrinthos, does it not? That it does. Lest you wonder, Labyrinthos is a storage facility deep beneath Charlian that contains a recreation of a temperate climate zone. Such a place exists. Amazing! By the way, did anyone else catch sight of a large scalekin? A large scalekin, you say? What does it look like? Nothing I've seen before, but it has a rodent-like form and walks on all fours. Looks like a rodent. Wouldn't that make it a beastkin? No, it's covered in scales, ones that appear to mimic succulent plants by that. I would definitely classify it as a scalekin. Well, it's hard to say for certain without seeing it. Why don't you show me? Very well. It was in a flower field earlier and should still be near. Let's head over there then. When we find it, we'll see who's right. Two of you should come along too and lend us your opinions. I just want to kill it. Can I kill it? If I kill it, we'll learn even more. Go on ahead, Axeldai. I'll let the others know and then join you. Let me kill it. I want to kill it dead so I can learn more about it. Because the best way to learn about things is to dissect them. Mount up. 31% dropped frames at the moment is annoying. Destination. Whoa. Cutscene. There it is. You spot a beast resembling the Echevor you encountered in the first. That's the one right there. I see. At a glance, it certainly has the look of both Scalekin and Beastkin. Let's examine it more closely, shall we? Tell me your observations. Do I get to kill it to tell you my observations? Because you can learn even more about something. It's covered in plant-like scales. This deft little paw has a pointy snout. It's covered in plant-like scales. That was the first thing I noticed. I dare say those scales are for hiding in foliage. Having studied it, I believe that the scales upon its back are in fact a unique form of hide. Rather than being shed, it grows with the creature. You may be right. If we consider that along with the other characteristics such as its face and hands, it's more likely to be beastkin like you said. A physical examination would be needed to confirm this beyond doubt, but I'm satisfied simply to have seen it. Seems you alone were familiar with this species. Where did you encounter it? Just talking about the fact that I've been to other reflections before. The fairy kingdom of the first? Axeldai has been to the very edge of existence. He has seen life that others could only imagine. Amazing. Creation truly holds no end of mystery. Shut up, Kefkiwa, nobody cares. Oh, how I'd love to see them all. The life beyond the bounds of our star and plane both. Still dropping frames. Yay. I wish I could kill it. Looks like we're having fun. Not says as we walk up on Erenville looking depressed as fuck again. Hearing about the unknown never fails to rouse me. I felt the same way when Kettenram and Goluf treated me to tales of their travels. You've met my grandfather, too. Oh, didn't I already mention it? It was when Goluf came to Tural to investigate the Golden City. I happened to have business with Galul Jaja, so we met in Tuliolal. Memories! Little did I know that the tiny babe he was cradling would return as you. To think that our paths had already crossed all these years ago. Not only yours and mine, either. Alaneshpia was there too, you know. I don't remember. It's quite fine if you don't. Kryl sounds upset. And embarrassed. It was actually because Goluf told me about Charlian that I later urged Alaneshpia to take up gleaning. My fussy Bun was growing up dour and withdrawn, and it was when I was at my wit's end that I recalled your grandfather's story about gleaners. Seeing the world through their adventures would inspire a change for the better, I believed. I'm sorry I was dour and withdrawn, Mr. Broody McBroodface. If you ask me, you still have some work to do, but it's because you're that way that you're with us now, and I, for one, am grateful. Broody McBroodface, like I said. Well, let's keep moving, shall we? There's a facility I've been wanting to visit. The Clara Museum of Nature. They're supposed to have creatures that take you on leisure flights. There's just one problem. It seems only 3 people can fly at one time. Then you and Erenville should go. The rest of us still have plenty of other things we can do here. There's room for one more. Why don't you come with us, Axeldai? Why is it always fucking me? And it's settled. The museum is at the bottom of the ramp that runs west of Laynode Arrow. Come on. It's always me. Do I just not get to take breaks sometimes or something? Like, jeez. These people. They're telling me, no breaks for you. Keep pushing. And then finally when I am allowed to take a break, it's not technically really a break. It's me going and doing more things anyways. I don't rest. I just continue. Ceaselessly. Committing acts of violence along the way. This actually feels like me as a person. Shit. Okay. Forward we go! Ad break in just under 3 minutes, everybody. Here on Twitch, that is. I can't say anything for those of you watching this YouTube video later. Plus, well, you won't, your ad break will not technically really affect the video feed. It, briefly makes you have to stop watching this video, only to then allow you to watch the video where you had been stopped from watching it any further at. Alright, Kefkiwa, let's talk. Here it is, the Clara Museum of Nature. The main building is closed due to the ether shortage, but happily they're still offering leisure flights. And these are the fellows that will bear us. How adorable. They don't look capable of flight. They look like capybaras! Sorry. I couldn't help myself. I got excited when I saw capybaras. Ahaha! Come now, you know better than to judge a creature by its appearance. This will be great. I just know it. More battle dance materia. They look like capybaras, and they're called Moapiara. That's interesting. Begging your pardon, but this is where you can go on leisure flights, yes? Indeed it is. Bearing you will be our adorable Moapiaras, who are especially trained by a Turali friend. Just say the word, and we will send you up, up, and away. And there you have it. Shall we then? So, there's this one and one more quest. Alright, now we talk to the museum curator. You are ready? Then go ahead and mount up. The Moapiaras fly a set route, so you need only relax and enjoy the view. Let's ride them. Woo! And Kefkiwa's laughing and saying it's exhilarating. Aaronville, I'll be damned, they really do fly. Hey, the way we're flying in formation, don't we look like migrating birds? Big capybaras. Except we're on giant rodents. Big capybaras. Speaking of migrating birds, the mallard is where your name comes from. Did I ever tell you that? That I knew, but I learned it from the shamaness, not from you. A migrating bird can fly anywhere it desires, even across oceans to distant continents. And you've done just that, my clever mallard. And thank you not to call me that. Oh dear, is it over already? Time really does fly when you have fun. I hate the pun. What a joy to see a living memory from up high. Aaronville's sad. To note, for those watching, this is the second to last MSQ quest. There is one more after this, and it's named after the expansion. Ah, that was wonderful. An experience worth saving for the very end. You two enjoyed yourselves as well, I trust? A nod. It was enjoyable enough, I suppose, is all Aaronville has to say. Oh my gosh, from my fussy bun, that's high praise. I'm glad I invited you in Axeldai. Welcome back from ads, my Twitch chat. Thank you for indulging me. Aaronville looks sad. Again. If I could, I'd go for another 100 rides, but I must settle for the one. It's time we were headed to the Aero Terminal. If there are still things you wish to do, you'll want to do them now. When you're ready, make your way along the path yonder. I'll find the others and let them know the same. You know, for every one of them, there has been a focus on an endless and a person in the party related to the endless. The first one was Namika for Wook Lamont. The second one was Otis for ourselves. The third was Kryle's parents for Kryle. And now this one is Kafkiwa for Aaronville. She's only a facsimile constructed from her memories. I understand this. But when she's right there, as alive and spirited as I've ever known her, how am I supposed to do it? How am I supposed to erase her? I'm sorry, Erenfil. Does she know how it tears me apart? I am so sorry, Erenfil. I do feel kind of bad for this man. I don't know which direction this thing is facing. Towards me now, but I'm just not going to stop. I'm just trying to avoid unnecessary combat, and seeing as I'm already level 100, I really don't need to fight anything. I'm on the second to last quest of the entire game, which is also a level 100 quest. What you got for me, Kafkiwa? 36 minutes in, there is 4 more quests. Oh, sorry, 2 more quests. There's 4 quests when we started today.
How delightful this has been. Not since my journey with the Dawn Servant have I enjoyed myself so.
Muting my mic once more for the cutscene to be audible.
No, I'm selling it short. This was even better. And that's because I was able to share this adventure with my darling boy. Well, this is as far as I can go. As for the rest...
Just stop. You're doing it again. Deciding everything by yourself, and then disappearing.
Eleneshpia, you're my pupil, so you ought to understand. Everything that lives must one day die, and that which has died isn't meant to return. This is the way of nature. Mine is an unnatural existence, and I've suffered it only because I had to unmake this twisted mausoleum. But now that brave souls have appeared to whom I might entrust my mission, I may finally embrace the end. Can't you be happy for me?
How could I be happy?
I was actually quite scared, you see. Scared that I'd be trapped inside the barrier forever and denied the thrill of discovery for all my days. Your coming gave me courage and comfort, Eleneshpia. More than you know. And now here I stand, unburdened and free. In this moment, the happiest of my life.
Alright, so, and those feelings will live on, or this is something only you can do? My character doesn't really, given he's based off myself, kind of as a person, those feelings will live on isn't something I would say personally. Just because it's kind of me as a person, I don't really believe in emotions. Because I'm weird. Emotions are bullshit. Anyways, continuing on, we're going to say this is something only you can do.
As you wish, Mother. I'll continue what you began. You were right, of course. Leaving home has broadened my horizons. I've met my friends and found this place. So I bid you leave your dreams with me. And no, I'll go where you couldn't go, and do what you couldn't do. I will.
Look at you. All grown up and dependable. Yet with so much more ahead. A world of experiences await you, each a lesson of its own. You may know failure and burning regret, but these too shall become beacons to guide you. So come what may, hold your head high and carry on with conviction. And wherever your journeys take you, keep me close to your heart, will you? I should like to be there, to see what I haven't seen.
You will be, Mother.
Now, run along. And never forget that you're my pride and joy. I trust you all can handle the rest. Take care, and farewell.
God damn. I feel bad for Mr. McEdgington now. Jeez, English is apparently not happening anymore. Aaronville's mom is about to disappear forever. Alright, let's speak with Wooklamot. What you got? We'll leave this to you, Aaronville. I won't waver, not anymore. If you're ready yourselves, then so am I. Let's shut down the terminal. I don't know if this is going to be voiced or not, so I'm just going to go ahead and mute for the moment.
That makes all of them.
All that remains is to wait for the meso terminal to become vulnerable when it's about to initiate fusion. And then we strike.
advised, we are entering the final phase of world bridging. Repeat, we are entering the final phase of world bridging. The ether of all residents will shortly be replenished. Be at ease. No action on your part is required. We thank you for your patience.
Wait, it's already begun?
I'm sorry I can't help you, sweetheart. I'm doing MSQ stuff. We're only 46 minutes in, and now we're on to the last quest. Final quest of the story. Let's go. Unknown what it is that I receive. Some question marks. Carrying out Kafkiwa's plan is the best chance at stopping Sphene. It'll be dangerous, I shouldn't doubt. We are all prepared, I assume. That goes without saying. Come, we head to the Meso terminal. So, now we go to Lalo Nemno. Memo. Nemno? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that crap. And now we move. This is the final quest, guys. After this, we are done with the MSQ for Final Fantasy XIV. Looks like I will be able to finish it in that 2 hours, because 47 minutes in, and this is the last quest. I was worried I might not be able to finish it in the 2 hours. I was kind of thankful that that allowed me to have less to worry about, because my plans got canceled. But now I'm going to be bored, I guess, or, you know, play other games. Won't be live after I finish this, though. No good. It seems we can't simply shut down the Meso terminal like the others. Not surprising in the least. My mother did tell us its defenses are tight, but she also left me a means of circumventing them, a program that will send your souls into the terminal's memory banks. Therein lies a virtual domain generated by Sphene's memories. So we would venture into this domain and then seek out and stop Sphene. If our souls are transferred in their entirety, dying in that domain would be no different from dying outside of it. There is no guarantee of safe return. So we don't die. Easy. Nonetheless, that is a risk we must take. Cryo nods. Let's go, bitches. We got the squad. We've already come this far, and I'll be damned if I'm going to turn back now. By meeting the Endless, I've gained a better understanding of Sphene and the burden she bears. I want to say a few things to her when we meet again, even if it doesn't make a difference. Whatever happens, we won't let Sphene walk her misguided path any longer. Hey, we about to fuck her up. Anyways, for those we've met yet to meet, or it's our duty as the living. I'm a very duty-bound person. I knew he was gonna pump his fist into his chest like that. I fucking called it. I'll do all I can to provide support. Mother has instructed me on her program, as well as the world within the terminal. I'll also keep an eye on your bodies while you are gone. Should it come to it, though, I won't hesitate to call on our comrades outside. I'm acutely aware of my limits. When it comes time for the final battle, I'm guessing they'll all show up. Upon entering the terminal, we will most certainly meet with fierce resistance from its defenses. Then there is Sphene herself. In order to initiate interdimensional fusion, she said that she intends to erase her own memories. What manner of entity she will become as a result, none can say. If she invokes the key and opens portals to other worlds, she would have access to vast amounts of ether to bring to bear against us. We must be prepared for anything. English is hard. Whatever we encounter won't change our objective, and it won't change what I'll do. Come, my friends, it's time to settle this. Let's go. Time for the first time for the dungeon, final dungeon of the MSQ pre-patch content. Just quickly getting rid of notifications. Duty support. I can't actually change the squad. Says item level sync is 700, average item level is 670. I currently have 680. Aesthetics and heliometry are the tombstones I get. Let's go. It's time to do this. My level 100 Reaper will bring to bear the full might of my abilities. I then have other classes that I need to level, such as Red Mage, White Mage, all the fun stuffs. I have Sage, Red Mage, and both are over level 80, getting close to level 90. My Viper exists and is a very real thing, surprisingly. It's only level 80, or 81, something like that. Pictomancer is still level 80. All kinds of classes to level. There we go, now that I hit the right button.
To the memories of better days, I bid farewell.
Get 40 bonus aesthetics
Have you
tombstones.
heard? Princess Sphene is here.
The dream she lived. This has already been really cool. I see that they've set it up so that you can't do wall-to-wall pulls here. They made that actually impossible. Interesting.
Your smile means all is right with the world.
If I smile, it is because you all smile for me.
Now I'll
Please hit
show
all
you.
three. hit Taylor. Shame. I'm just gonna do this like so. Just because I don't know how much further I need to go yet, I'm choosing not to use any more of my my top bar here. Piece meat is here. And of course, we are now surrounded. Unfortunately, I was not able to prep Harvest Moon first. I get a very distinct feeling that this is going to be... Oop, I just tanked damage I didn't need to tank. Whoops. I get a distinct feeling that I'm about to be going into, Right. Cooperate. The boss room after this pull. Oh, man. Really cool so far. Boss room.
Foreign entities remain. Initiating level 3 security protocol.
Ooh, I've been getting hit with, like, everything. Damn. Plus side, I no longer have the vulnerability stacks. So it's not like I'll just be one shot if I get hit by something now.
Try this! You are my people, and I will protect you.
Alright.
With painful memories of war,
Moving on.
I lay to rest.
The dream she lost is the next section we gotta go through.
Foreign entities detected. Proceeding with removal.
Hold on.
Alright, ads on my stream have just ended. I apologize for being slow to warn you guys of the ads. I was so focused on the dungeon that I didn't even think about it.
Now I'll show you.
Because I genuinely don't know how much the wrong buttons. I was on the wrong thing. It was AoEing there for a second for some reason. That being said, I genuinely don't know how much further we're going. I think probably this is going to be one of the last pulls, if not the last pull, based on the number of fights for the last one. I'd say this is the last pull. And then after this, it's gonna be another dungeon. Oh, I just tanked that one unnecessarily because I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention. Just because we killed one and then immediately more enemies spawned. Perhaps also. Ring of Aiming. Second dungeon boss. We're getting close. Amalgam is what it's called.
Security breach confirmed. Initiating level 5 security protocol.
Alright, we're just gonna keep smacking the crap out of this thing. Ah, crap. And I'm dead! Should have seen that one coming. The second I got hit by the first part, I should have known the second part would have killed me. I tried to shield it, and I should have just, you know, immediately hit the buttons that, you know, give me more health. Like Second Wind and Bloodbath. It's annoying. I have to build that bar up again.
Security breach confirmed. Initiating level 5 security protocol.
Just the beginning.
Just in time.
Try this!
Alright, with that, I was able to avoid all of it. That's fun, at least. Nope, still don't have access to Arcane Circle yet. Alright, vulnerability up is no longer afflicting me. Oh, cool, I got hit with 2 of them! Because I tried to go the same direction that...
You will all live on.
So the ring of aiming I've already gotten, so it shouldn't be the same thing again.
Endless.
Alright, cool.
Fire detected. Initiate safety protocol.
Come on, please get them to stop hitting me, thank you. And now I can even do that! That! Hold off on any further
Try this.
one of those. There we are. Got Harvest Moon prepped. More enemies. Go ahead and hit them with those. I know that I just did a single target DPS ability, but it doesn't really matter that much here because I can still, it'll immediately allow me to AoE, and it also filled my bar, so it was really all I was worried about, was filling the top bar so I could AoE. Harvest Moon. Getting ready to go to the next pull. Grab treasure coffer.
They've done it! They preserved the Queen! We can't give up! Not until keep complete!
Hold on.
I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the last pull. There may be one more yet, but I'm kind of doubting that. So we're just gonna kind of do one of these things. I kill all the enemies here without utilizing any of my bars, just because I have a feeling that there's not going to be another pull after this one, but if there is, then I'm going to be annoyed. Oh, there is. Shame. This is the last pull. not like it really slowed me down by all that much. Here it is, time to fight the last boss of this dungeon. Looks like it's kind of gonna probably use a similar mechanic to the first boss in some spots, and maybe parts of a second second boss in another.
Initiating level 9.
We're on level 9 now.
Activate engaging targets. Attempting removal via incision. Attempting removal via incision. Removal failed. Commencing extermination sequence. Attempting extermination via multiple armaments. Purging via armaments. Acquiring target.
Oh, cool.
Exterminating.
Take that!
I don't actually know what that ability does specifically, as I just realized. It doesn't quite give me a shield, but...
Attempting annihilation via high-powered energy discharge.
One moment, I'm getting a phone call, guys. Hang on a second. Alright, folks, apologies. I will need this a moment longer yet.
Initiating final attack protocol.
After this fight, I absolutely have to step away for a second.
Try this!
So it will kind of be a little weird for a second.
Foreign entities remain. Resuming annihilation.
Goodness, I'm not enjoying this one bit. I'm trying to rush through this thing.
Attempting total annihilation. Annihilation. Annihilation.
I'm genuinely speeding my way through this. I might just let myself die here. Hang on a second. I'm gonna mute my mic and just kind of stand here for a bit. Apologies, everyone. I had to step away there for just a second. And I ended up dying in the process. I didn't have a choice, though. I had to quickly rush out. So, fun times. Hey, Bean Boy. You said you wanted to tell me something a little bit ago. I wondered what that was. Did you send a message about it, or...?
I may or may not have bought a stream deck.
Okay,
Another one.
Is that what you're telling me?
Like I said, I may or may not have.
No, well, I just got fucking hit with that one. That's fun. Alright, whatever. Alright. Staying on this side. Okay. Everything is fan-fucking-tastic. That's... I'm just gonna say that.
Attempting examination via multiple armaments.
I'm fucking going nuts. Alright, so this side.
Purging via armaments. Acquiring target.
So hopefully this time it will force me to fucking take damage on soldier. Are you... Alright, cool, whatever.
Exterminating.
That's fun. I'm not stacking with them, because if I do, I'll probably die at this point. So fuck it. I no longer give a shit. I'm just gonna try and finish this fucking boss and go on with my day.
Attempting annihilation via high-powered energy discharge.
Oh, well, I just took that hit again. Probably about to die to this one. Knowing my luck. Oh, no, I survived. But only just.
This should do it! Energy accumulation complete. Initiating final attack protocol. Foreign entities remain. Resuming annihilation.
Try this!
Ooh, that hurt. Whatever.
Attempting total annihilation. Annihilation. Annihilation.
I just learned something.
What?
That's gonna be very useful for
Yeah?
you. This Stream Deck Plus
Yeah? I took that one.
has an XLR adapter. That's made to be built into the Stream Deck Plus.
Cool.
Foreign entities remain. Resuming annihilation.
Still.
Goodness, man. This thing does not want to fucking die. And I just died. Third time's the charm, I guess. Ad break in 3 minutes, folks.
Initiating level 9.
Hopefully this doesn't.
Activate permanence. Engaging properties. Attempting removal via incision. Attempting removal via incision. Removal failed. Commencing extermination sequence. Attempting extermination via multiple armaments. Purging via armaments. Acquiring target. Exterminating.
Oh, this time it's targeting me with the stack mechanic. At least I'm not
Commencing final attack
absolutely
sequence.
fucking process.
Attempting annihilation via high-powered energy discharge. Energy accumulation complete. Initiating final attack protocol.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
Foreign entities remain. Resuming annihilation.
Fuck, I took that one to the face. Whoops.
Attempting total annihilation. 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 Foreign entities remain. Resuming annihilation.
Quack, quack, I'm back.
Welcome back. Fuck! Damn it. Sorry, I just died again.
Yep. Figured.
I almost had it too. It's so fucking low.
Initiating level 9. Activate permanence. Engaging properties. Attempting removal via incision. Attempting removal via incision. Removal failed. Commencing extermination sequence. Attempting extermination via multiple armaments. Purging via armaments. Acquiring target. Exterminating.
Try this!
Commencing final attack sequence. Attempting annihilation via high-powered energy discharge.
Oh, cool. Kryl decided she doesn't want to stand in the same fucking spot consistently. So as a result, I ended up fucking beating the shit out of Wuklamon there. That's fine.
Energy accumulation complete. Initiating final attack protocol.
Allow me.
Foreign entities remain. Resuming annihilation.
Fuck.
Attempting total annihilation. 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 Foreign entities remain. Resuming annihilation.
Alright, this time I did avoid that one. That's good at least.
Attempting total annihilation. Annihilation. Annihilation.
Alright, cool, I got it. Only took me 4 tries. Here's some notifications on Discord because I have like 76 million all of a sudden. Alright.
I feel that.
Got new earrings of slaying and also for completing it. I guess I just get the earrings. I don't know. Unless the others. So got something new put into my inventory, which looks like I did not. The earrings. Choker. No wrist. No ring. No headpiece. No weapon. The chest. Nothing in the hands. No new pants. And no new shoes. Cool. There we are. Dungeon done! Looks like as a result of my getting distracted and then taking multiple attempts to actually get through it because I got distracted, I am going to have to make a second part for just the trial. Because I don't think I'm going to get the trial done in 20 minutes. Not likely anyways. But cutscene, guys. So let's enjoy it for now, I guess. Probably going to be voiced, so I'm going to mute my mic.
Steen! Steen, listen to me, please!
I'm afraid she's gone.
Synchronization will soon be complete.
Synchronization complete. Data for the Endless Fiend has been overwritten and reconfigured. All shall be well, henceforth and in perpetuity. Forever will I keep and cherish my people. To that end, I have removed the remaining checks upon my authority.
Gods!
Obstructions to the plan will be summarily removed.
Wait! I still haven't set...
Begone from my presence. According to Eliminator's battle data, you pose the single greatest threat. As such, you will be erased, here and now. I am the bearer of the memories of Queen Sphene of Alexandria, and my desire to protect my people transcends all others.
you, could you have found another way? With your strength, could you have held fast to that which is dear without sacrifice? Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you. Is that concern or suspicion? If things should take a turn for the worse... Might I...
The options I had there were I know what I have to do, and I'm shutting you down. I chose I know what I have to do. Alright, everybody, with that, we're going to end this recording to finish off what's left to do. That being said, I appreciate all of you who have watched this recording. I'll see you in the next part.